All right, there we go. There we go. We
That's it.
are live on this Tuesday election night. Let me see if I can. There we go. All right. So let me tag you, good folks. Live. All right, John. Let's get it. Well, 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 we are live on this Tuesday. We are live on this Tuesday. And, uh. That it. What you got, Victor?
We off the scene.
We thought you was the cool kid.
Tired kid. Tired kid.
You work hard today.
I don't know about today, but I put in a lot of hours the last 3 weeks. It was something. So yeah, it was different.
You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little tired too, bro. In the house, in the shower, slip on this tank top and sat down at the computer. So
Mm.
I think we're all a little tired tonight.
Yeah.
Welcome to Take It Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. And you still don't have your bell?
I haven't been that way. I talked to bro a couple times, and I'm like, I'm coming, and I just never went. So I'm coming. I'm going to get it one day.
I have a surprise.
Oh. Oh.
Oh my God.
No.
Okay. Y'all ring the bell. I'm gonna turn pop my fan. I'm taking this to church Sunday.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
I've been practicing too.
Okay, let's try this, Sophie. Okay. Welcome to Take It to Your Life. I am your host, Veronica.
She was supposed to pop your fan, but she missed the cue.
Oh. Sorry. This is practice.
I am your host,
ready.
Veronica, back with you on this Tuesday.
Yay.
All right. So Vic White is back with us on this Tuesday.
Big right.
I appreciate it.
Back with us. And we have a girl, Sophie. I don't know about this.
I'm gonna sit the fan down. Fan a little too much.
Oh boy. All righty.
Thank you tonight.
Next, we're gonna be joining the step team.
I already want to be. They're gonna mess around, and I might join something for real. I'm down with stepping.
Okay.
I start my own.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
was asked, but I'm like,
Really?
yeah, too much going
Yeah,
on
I
to
think
add to
that would
this
be great.
plate, huh?
I'll join yours.
Might have to get one together. Okay,
Do it, Vic. Yours.
Vic, come on.
What? That? There you
Thank
go.
you.
Oh,
Yay. Our brother Fatin is not with us tonight. We all know that this is a big night here in the United States of America. It's election night.
let's
Brother
see.
Fatin is handling business. He worked with Reverend Al Sharpton, and they are out here working hard because it is election night. So shout out to our brother Fatin, who
Ding.
will not be joining us tonight. But we are here on this election night. I hope everyone is doing good. What's up, Tyrone? Hey, Darlene. Hey, Stacy. Hey, all of you out there watching. We appreciate y'all for tuning in Tuesday night right here, live on Facebook and live on YouTube. We appreciate each and every one of you, and those of you who are watching behind the scenes who I cannot see. Hello. Hey, Thomas. So, how was everybody's weekend?
I worked. That was it.
You worked all weekend? What did I do?
Yeah.
So,
I have a testimony. Oh my God. So I
oh,
worked as well, but I did something. I am 44 and I have never, so mother three, all of that, all the other stuff. But I've never, not one time in my life, just took like I was saying mommy moment, but like just decided to just do something spontaneous, just me. Trin was with her dad, so I didn't have to worry about her because she's 8,
mm-hmm.
and the other two pretty much grown. And when I say it liberated me, I'm a new woman. But I came
Cool.
home and today was rough, but everything that could come did come. But if I wouldn't have took that moment this weekend, I probably would be in jail right now.
Oh,
That's how.
Lord.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But because of this weekend with being, I went to Charlotte, and honestly, I didn't even do a whole lot. But I ended up checking out this restaurant called uh Kitchen and Cocktails. It's like
Oh, I think I heard of it.
oh, it's so good. And then I can't remember the hotel, but like I ended up going like on this rooftop, and it was just so. It was so dope. So just
Oh,
had a moment, and I just drove, and then I just did whatever I wanted to do.
girl.
I treated me. I had to think
Absolutely.
about nobody, but what I
Right.
wanted to do. So it was a discovery weekend, and so
That's awesome.
yes, I'm proud
We
of
all,
myself.
right? We all need that me time. See, that's going to be me in a few weeks. I'm like, I need it.
Yeah,
We all deserve that me time. And that sounds fabulous. Like, I bet you did had a great time. I actually
I did.
saw, I think I saw that place on Instagram or either here on Facebook. Like people be showing like hot locations in
I found it
Charlotte.
on TikTok. It was like there in like 3 other restaurants, but like for some reason that one stuck out because they had the girl. She tried like these deviled eggs with like the shrimp on top. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looked good, but what I
Mm-hmm.
had was good. It was good.
That's awesome. What
Ooh.
big?
Go out of town to eat.
That don't even sound right. That sounds like a bunch of shit, but that's your story. Hey man.
What?
That's me time.
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna be the if she says she went out of town and she had a good time, hey man. Hey.
Absolutely. I
I mean,
believe
what's the
everything.
problem?
Right. We
Yeah,
need
all right.
when I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
all right. Yeah, all right.
Well, I
Okay.
got the receipts and in my bank account, so if that's what you're talking about, like, oh, it was on me. I treated me. I've never done that before. So like
See,
that's
me
what I'm
either.
saying. If it was anything else, I wouldn't even mention it. Cause like you say, like, oh, okay, cause most people, if they do something, it's like what you talking about.
Right, with someone.
I wouldn't
Or-
even have mentioned it if that was the case.
Right.
I mean, you ain't got to prove nothing. Like I said,
I ain't not. They ain't don't even work. I ain't doing that anyway.
all I'm saying
This
is this.
time though.
All I said is to a man. If I would have said, yeah, I went to Charlotte, which is what 2 hours away, went to cocktails and kitchen, and I kind of hung out and went to this place and came back to the room and came back home. Anybody who was I've been texting or calling gonna be like, bullshit, nigga. But that's your
I
story.
feel you. Like, I mean, I feel you, but truly,
That's
I
because
mean,
y'all lie so bad.
no, it
right?
ain't. It's not that is we lie so bad. It's people lie so bad. So
People be
only
doing a
you.
lot of stuff, and I get it, but
Hey man, if you went out there, because first of all, I know you was ashy. Now if you wasn't ashy in none of them pictures, then I know somebody probably was dating. But if you was well moisturized, hell no. I'd be like, bro, hell no. She went there to go see somebody. Cause your natural state, see, she really ain't that bright. But when she put on some lotion, she darkened up a little bit. She
I
had
don't know what it is with this. Like, why you feel like I be ashy? I ain't been ashy not one time.
He feel like I be ashy too.
all y'all niggas is ashy.
Well, your ash is actually more
All the time
defined.
too. All the time. It ain't a moment of my life that I can get in the water and be ashy.
Oh my God, Vic. Whatever. That's just too much. I don't know what to say about you.
Yes. So Tyrone said, "Good for you. That alone time
Thank you,
allowed
Tyrone.
you to breathe."
And I
I mean,
did.
absolutely. And I bet you feel so like
I bet so.
so
I
relieved.
do. It
I
gave
know.
me, it brought, it like gave me a, because sometimes, like, and truly, like, I have not been really out of Florence, as far as like staying overnight anywhere or like me and the kids, we hadn't done nothing all year.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like, it was a thing of like, I mean, I didn't necessarily want to do nothing. I did get a massage though. Sunday morning, I went to a massage place called Nature something,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
that was because Isis gave me like a list of spas to call and try to book
oh
last minute, on a Sunday. So the
yeah.
first two places I called were booked, but yeah, I got into the massage, like, and got the massage, and then I ain't ate nothing. I was home. I mean, in the room like all morning until that appointment, and then I went and got something to eat. So I checked out TikTok.
It'll tell you where to go.
I ain't lying. God, leave it. Like, that's a shame. People be
I'm
doing
just
some
I'm just saying
some
this. If
some
I'd have went
stuff.
if I'd have went to Charlotte with somebody, of course I'd have been in the room all day too.
I bet.
Now if I'd have went by myself, I'd have been fumes.
Now, if it was that kind of that, I'd have been. I promise you, I wouldn't even mention it.
Listen,
I wish
You
it
ain't,
was. Listen, I kind
I
of wish.
can't wait to
I
get
wish that was
mine.
my story. I
I
wish.
believe every man. I believe it. Like we all need that me time. I'm
Woo,
definitely, like I
boy.
said, I'm definitely getting mine in. I can't wait to get my
And I
juice.
sure wouldn't have left out the room. Us wouldn't have left out the room. Period.
Oh, child. I
That's what
have
I'm trying to
I have
say.
a Vichy shower coming. I mean, a Vichy. Yeah, it's called a
Oh,
Vichy shower therapy.
yeah. And
That or
McLeod.
a what?
McLeod. Oh, that's what I want.
You said Avicii?
Yes. Like, you get the massage, right? And then while you just laid out, a shower you just like get showered with a shower head. It actually like just beat down on you. They turn
yes,
the shower on while you laying down.
mm.
Huh?
And then they
Yeah.
wrap you.
In like this. this mask. They put this mask on you, and then they wrap you like a cocoon.
Yes.
You won't even if you got that done. You know what, Veronica? That's what we do. We're gonna gift you that, and then that way you won't be ashy for a long time with that.
Listen, first of all, I'm looking up what this Vichy shower is. So
Send it to you.
So you sitting here laying on the bed and somebody spraying water
It's
on
a
you and
massage.
rubbing you. I can do that in the bathtub. You ain't.
You can't do
Matter of
that
fact,
yourself.
we can do that. I'm saying y'all spending all that money. I got the little hose at my sink. You can lay your damn ass on the floor, and I can spray all the water.
Listen, you'll get customers if you had the setup.
Right.
Lay right there and let you get the water hose.
I have one customer because I ain't listen. I will be very unprofessional with a Vichy shower. No,
Oh my God.
I wouldn't even put myself. I wouldn't even put myself through that shit. Hell no.
Oh my Lord.
Oh, live a little.
What is we gonna do with you?
Right. Well, I'm telling you, ain't nothing sexy about washing. Like I never
Nobody
thought
said it was sexy. It's relaxing. It's
like that's the purpose.
It's massage. And so the shower, the pressure from the water from the shower head is it's massaging you. It's like a hydro massage.
Quick question. Let's just be. Can y'all be honest? Be honest. Y'all can be honest.
Yeah.
Can you if y'all whatever your relationship status is, can your man go get him a Vichy shower?
Yeah.
Or whatever. Huh?
Mine could.
Veronica?
Absolutely.
Y'all lying like hell. Man, you know what? Okay. Y'all lying. I know it.
Whatever. You can't even make it sense right now. Why are you trying to make this into something it's not?
Right. Absolutely. I feel like everyone need that me time. So why not? I would even gift my man with a gift card to go have a massage. Like, yeah. And then we can do like
Nas we.
No, I'm saying he could go on his own. Like, yeah, absolutely.
So we gonna sit here and say if a man said, it's been a stressful week, baby, I want to go out, I just want to relax, I'm going to wherever and get this Vichy shower massage. You cool with that? Y'all cool with that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, fact. Like, average man is not gonna know about it. So it would be the thing of like if he asks, then I mean, it ain't even like that. Like it's not it's not a sexual thing.
It's like go ahead.
I get it. Just like a massage is nothing sexy. But I will say this. Y'all too lying. Because I feel like I feel like the moment a man say, you know what, baby, I was just shoot down the street. I'm gonna go get, whoever this massage place right here. Where you going?
You're going too far now.
What I'm saying is, if a man for a rough, like I did 97 hours last week. All right.
And you deserve a massage.
If I came home, if I was with somebody, I'm like, oh man, I had a rough week this weekend. I want to go get a massage. That shit gonna cause all kind of fucking problems.
No, then if that's what you like, then your person should be like, baby, I'm beside you.
See that's what would happen.
If I had a man and my man was like, I want to, and I'm saying like, my shoulders tight and all of that, and he say he want to give me a massage, I would prefer him to do it. If he gonna do it right,
you already know that massage ain't gonna last for about 40 seconds.
That's it.
That's why I don't want that.
40 seconds.
I want a real massage. Ain't nobody trying to do that. Do that anytime.
Because first 40 seconds. That's all. I'm only good for 40 seconds.
Well, both good ways. Then. So then send me to the massage. Get me an appointment so I can get that, and then that way you can do whatever you want for them 40 seconds, and then we both be satisfied.
See, and that what I'm saying. Like, it is acceptable when a woman's tired for her to go get, I shouldn't even say pleasure, but release from somewhere else. But with a
Relax.
man, but with a man,
That's not
y'all
true.
gonna call me Deshaun Watson. Now all of a sudden, I'm Deshaun Watson.
That
I'm
is
But if
not.
free.
that's your thing, like if that is your thing, like yeah, like you want to go get
Listen,
a massage just cause why?
like everybody that pretty well, I know a lot of people that like in fitness go to the gym and all this stuff. Like Tyrone saying, massage is actually healing. He gets a massage
It is
twice a month. Tyrone is in the gym a lot. Like we go get massages to loosen up our muscles and to
truly
relax.
And I'm not saying that it's anything. I'm saying, women, y'all lying. I know y'all lying, but okay,
No,
okay.
who hurt you? Like who caused
right?
the damage? I'm so mad at them. I wanna DDT them, whoever that
It
is.
has not. Listen, it has nothing to do. It's
Somebody done
not
did my boy wrong, and I'm sick of you. Whoever you are,
Right.
done
you
cause all
missing
this
you
dirt
missing
damage.
it. You trying to turn it on to it's me. I'm telling you.
It is.
See, Tyrone, he know what I'm talking about. Now y'all ain't going for that shit. Y'all ain't going for that. I ain't going there. But all I know is y'all will create scenarios in your mind that don't be there.
I'm secure. So like if my man like, babe, I've been working, like I need a deep tissue massage. I think I do a pretty good job. But if he's really wanting a specific
That
massage
whole spa
to hold
experience.
that experience, then yeah, go. Shoot, I might be in the, well, I ain't gotta be in the same, ain't gotta be a
See,
couple
look,
massage.
I knew it
But
was gonna
like
be
I want one
somewhere your ass
too.
was gonna show up. He ain't going by himself. I know. See,
Truth
y'all
now,
was
big now. Truth be told, average woman ain't necessarily just want to do it by herself either. But y'all always like that, just like what you're saying. Ain't nobody want to do that. And that's gay.
see
Listen,
what Tyrone just said. See,
Nah, they
well,
would be
who hurt
on.
him? See what I mean? Don't
this,
start that.
this
Don't
the
start that.
thing. Please get with somebody. Most massage therapists, I mean,
They gonna be
the ones that
professional.
I've been to are very professional. Okay.
Now don't
I'm not
go
saying
to
they not.
the massage place over there on Evan Street.
Oh,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
Over
anything.
there.
I'm not saying
all right.
anything sexual would happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
So what are
anything
you?
unprofessional would happen.
Okay.
It's just like, it's the thought of it. Oh, were you going there for?
Now it's different
That's
if you.
a
That's different if you're going to see a masseuse. A masseuse is different from a massage therapist. A masseuse give you happy endings.
That's
Where
what I
they
was
at?
about to say, Tyrone. He talking about what's on Evans.
Where they at?
Let me tell you my experience right quick. Isis had got me one. This was last year before last, for my birthday. And so she was like, Ma, I got you a massage. I was trying to get you in at McLeod, but they were booked. And so I got
Stay.
you a massage at this place. And she gave me the name. So I'm like, where is it? I didn't even know it was a massage place. Over there by Harrington Vision Center on Evan Street, across from Ulta and all of that.
Oh,
Heavenly Ham, in the
yeah,
Heavenly Ham Plaza.
yeah.
Y'all, so like the little Asian lady is Asian. And the lady brought me back, and then she just was like, take off your clothes. She was like, take off clothes. You got bra on? So I was like, yeah. She's like, she said, take off your clothes and lay on the bed. So listen, I was ready for this massage, so I don't care. And sidebar, when you have kids after a point, man, and then at this good old big age, I don't care. Like, I mean, I care, but I don't care. Like,
Yeah,
I'm about to get a massage. So
right.
clothes is off. All right. I get on the bed, I pull the little sheet up on me, And I'm just waiting for her to come in. And so she come in with her little shoes, click, 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 click. And she said, you want she
Mm.
said, she said, you want oil or you want lotion? I said, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Y'all. So she started. So first she just started pressing down on me. So I know some, they'll start that the compression or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Next thing I know, I felt the bed rock. Why this lady on the table? Taking her foot and just
That was a table tie
she
massage.
was sitting on my butt. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That lady was tearing my back up. You hear me? I was like, this ain't what I signed up for.
That
I don't want this. So that was a bit much. And then somebody told me that they did happy endings there. And I was like, what is that? But I felt
You the
like
feds now.
violated.
You can't be saying shit like that. Nah.
But what else
They
happened? How
happy
did
ending.
the massage end? Was it a 30-minute? Was it an hour?
It was like 45 minutes. And I guess because I kept kind of complaining, she shortened it.
But did she stay on your butt the entire time? Like what?
Most of the time she was on my butt and she was like just tearing my back up. And so like if she was doing it right, then I'd have been okay. So I'm like, I just asked, I said, can you get off of me? She was like, can you just kind of get off of me? Yeah. So she got off and then she put one like her knees. She was so small. I didn't never really get to see her, but she was just, I don't know. In my opinion, it wasn't a good massage. I felt very violated when she took,
Wait, was you under the sheets when she was doing this, or was she?
I was under the sheet. She kept me under the sheet, so that was cool. But when she got ready to, I guess, do something else, she took that sheet and cuffed it under my drawers and had my whole butt out. And then she did a butt massage. This tangy tea, so I can say this. But yeah, it was a bit much. And then she went to go get warm towels, and the towels weren't in the room. She goes out, and I'm like, did she go out? My butt's still out. I didn't even care. I don't know if nobody was in there. As far as I could tell, nobody was in there, but it ain't even matter. What? I felt so discombobulated. I felt like I was discombobulated. I sat in the car like, was I violated? Like, it was right. It was kind of good, but it wasn't.
Like, what just happened?
I was so confused. And then it was just like, I ain't going back there anymore.
So let me tell you something. We both could have went and would have had two separate experiences. You would have left and you would have been like, what just happened? I would have left and had to take a nap.
Well, it was a man in the back that came in, and he went in another room. That's when somebody was saying he got what the happy ending was.
You can't be giving the location of these places.
This was years ago. They still there though. See? They ain't closing down.
Stop dry snitching.
Well, I did a live afterwards because I was so discombobulated.
Like, what just happened in here? What?
And people went because I was talking about it. A lot of people like, I went to that place you told me about.
No.
That place you had talked about on your live.
I bet they did. Wow.
Every street.
Cause when you say she was on the table tie, that's a massage.
I ain't asked for that. That ain't what I was supposed to get though, right?
Oh my God. No. And table tie, you don't, I mean, well.
Put Tyrone comment up. That's it.
Really, Tyrone?
It did though.
Oh my gosh, that's wild. Okay. I'm trying to think. Now I'm trying to think of where it's at. So it's in that same plaza as.
Can we move on from
Merle Norman,
Yeah, it's in that same class.
Arrington Vision Center.
I know
On
exactly
the
what you're
very
talking about.
end, it's called massage.
I bet so.
Now, that's what I do. I'm gonna go there tomorrow and get you a gift certificate.
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good. I can give.
That lady ain't know my name. She said, your daughter make appointment. I said, I think so.
Look at Tyrone. He didn't Google it. Look what he
No,
said.
he didn't. Yeah,
Well,
besides
that's the only thing over there. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping.
All righty then.
Woo.
So we do. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
My speaker went down
you sound good. Your
again.
mic sound nice.
Let me see. Let me get this right. Victor, say something.
So you good, man? I'm not really talking that loud.
But I want to hear y'all talk. I read your lips just now. You said I'm good. Wait a minute. Talk to the folks.
What do you want me to say? Well, anyway, since Veronica is mute and Sophie over here dry snitching on the people that trying to make an honest dollar,
Here we go.
trying to make
Whatever.
an honest dollar, it is what it is after that.
Sure. Okay. All right. So we do not have an email letter, but we do have someone that wrote in and gave topic suggestions.
Okay.
So we're gonna jump on that. Sly, thank you so much for the stars. We appreciate you. Thank you all for tuning in the Tangy Tea of Life on this election night. Hopefully y'all got out there and you got your vote on so your voice can be heard and see what happens within these hours ahead.
Yes.
Whew. But we do have some topic suggestions. We're gonna get thank you, Tyrone. All right. So they gave like three different topics, and I guess we can jump on them one at a time or whatever. One, please discuss the importance of emotional intimacy in relationships and provide strategies for both men and women to improve their connections with their partners. I myself struggle with this one. Not me, but that's what they said. So I Google um, emotional intimacy, and it says emotional intimacy.
Intimacy.
Thank
It,
you. Intimacy is a feeling of closeness and connection with another person and the ability to share thoughts, feelings, and experience. You know, trusting. I mean, I feel like you want to be around somebody who you can trust and feel safe and feel vulnerable with, who you can talk to, right? In a relationship. So she's saying, please discuss the importance of emotional intimacy. So, how do y'all feel about that? How important do you think that is when it comes to a relationship with your partner?
I think that's self-explanatory. I mean, everybody's emotional intimacy level is going to be different. I mean, there are certain things at certain points in a relationship that I'm going to find an emotional connection with you, and then there's certain things that you're not, and vice versa. So that I'm not gonna say it's not important, but it's all based on the people that's in it. You know what I'm saying? Your love language may be us, like you said, sitting on the couch, and I may not like that. I may like, you know, just for us, just a quick conversation, you know, and you may not like that. So it's a give and take. But having emotional intimacy, I guess, further along as we grow together, is very, very important. But in the beginning stages, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to grow in order to feel safe enough to be that vulnerable around someone. What do you think, Sophie?
I think the connection is like that key factor. Like I read something about how you can have chemistry. It's almost not not common, maybe that's not the best word, but you'll find that you may have chemistry with people but then no connection. I think that if you can really connect with someone, then like you said, like it's like even a unspoken level of trust there that would then cause you to feel comfortable enough to learn each other to where there is intimacy. I think it's a discovery thing though. Like you can't get there unless there's a connection. And
Mm-hmm.
then once there's a connection, now you gotta take the time to learn, your person, I think. But
Yeah.
I believe it's very important.
Right.
And I think that's a part of
A
how
healthy
they
relationship.
break it down into UIC, and then how they break it down like intimacy is like into UIC. Like so it's just a deeper depth of knowing, somebody. I think you can be sexual with somebody and not have intimacy.
Facts. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Lisa says, hey, Lisa, it is very important, especially when you are in a relationship, getting to know someone through communication and understanding, being comfortable and accepting who that person is. I can't see if any more is behind that, but absolutely. It's definitely important, especially if you're trying to build something with someone. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, that's definitely important because I want to be with someone who I trust and feel safe around and comfortable around with talking to them pretty much about anything and like
Hmm.
just like
Yeah,
being vulnerable, like that's the ideal relationship, I think.
I agree. I can say that I've been in a relationship, and what was I am the crazy thing about it was like, so I usually find it, I'm learning that it seems like I make connections with people and they seem to feel comfortable talking to me, but yet I was in a relationship where it was like a almost like an adamancy, like just to not um allow themselves to be vulnerable with me, like because I'm like, vulnerability, I believe, requires a sense of safety. Like I believe
Mhm.
that that's the key. But if you've already made up your mind that that's not what you're gonna do, like you're not gonna let the walls down, like you're purposely keeping the person out, and you're not willing to be vulnerable, then I just feel like that's when you playing. Cause like you wasting time. If you ain't intending to reach those depths with a person, then what you doing?
Right.
So
Plain.
playing, wasting people's good years.
Yep. Victor. All right, so that was that one. Y'all have anything else to add, Victor?
Not a thing.
Emotional intimacy. Then they said offer some offer some real advice on how men and women can effectively resolve conflicts within their relationships and strengthen their bond in the process. Offer some real advice on how men and women can effectively resolve conflicts within their relationship and strengthen their bond in the process.
Hmm.
Keep people out your business.
For one,
Yeah.
be
Ugh.
honest. I think being honest with each other, like, and not just saying that, or making it seem like you're okay when you're not. Like I said that, and it may sound unrealistic, but I really believe it could really happen. Like if I believe that when I'm in the next relationship that I'm in, I want us to be able to like almost like have like we, and I said weekly because just, I tap back to like past situations, and I'm like, a lot can happen in a week. And like,
Mm-hmm.
I just think that we should have like Sunday, like, how Oprah had like Soul Sundays, like
Yeah.
just like me and him have our debriefing. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, we just talk and like be honest with each other, because otherwise we ain't gonna make it. I just believe. I think it's about that part. And if you keep that, it's a thing called releasing the offenses. Like, things can happen and you could be offended, and then your person not even real, it wasn't intentional. But if you hold those things, they don't do anything but grow. And then before you know it, you got like all this pile up, and then now it's tension, and now it's all these issues, when we really could have avoided the pile up and just been, honest with each other. I think that if you once you come to the place of where you're like pretty confident in who you are as an individual, like, I think that helps you to be more honest. And I just think that that's what relationships a lot of times lack, like the genuinity. A lot of times people just don't want to be alone, and then they just like they end up together, and then they have kids, just think life happened, and it's just like, I don't even know who I'm with. So I think I would say the best way is to keep things, keep the clarity.
Mm-hmm. Stay real.
So
Go around.
I'm gonna say this. If you listen to your person and not just listening to respond, if you truly listen to what they say, you may get you may get a better understanding on what the issue is. And if
Mm-hmm.
you keep the disagreement to the disagreement and not to something that it could be like you bringing up another topic into why we're disagreeing or this disagreement here, I think that'll help too. Now, when she was talking about honesty, I feel like you can never be completely honest with someone when we're having a disagreement or we in a relationship. And by me saying that, I say this because if every time you do something that agitates me or irritate me, then let me switch it up. If I do something and you're telling me, Vic, you did this, I don't like this, you did this, and this. After a while, I'm like, why the hell are we together? Some of that shit you just gonna have to take on the chin. Just some shit that I'm gonna do that you just not gonna like. If you're pointing out all my flaws each and every time, I don't want to be with you because I feel like I have to be this perfect person just to be with you, and I'm not perfect. Nor
Yeah.
do I strive to be anybody other than myself. If we're not compatible, then there's no point of us continuing. I'm not saying you have to put up with my shit, but if we rocking together, it's just some shit you just gonna have to put up with.
Yeah,
Sophie
like
talked
you gotta
about
know who you with.
Sophie talked about, decompressing on a Sunday. To me, if you unload all this shit on me on one day, I don't want to talk to you Sunday or Monday after that because I'm just feel like, okay, nigga, you've been holding all this in, and now all of a sudden it's just a parade of shit that you're just telling me at one time that I did and messed up. It's like sometimes if you hold it, I get what you're saying. Sometimes if you hold it, you will realize the next day it really wasn't that damn serious.
Yeah. But then it won't be like such a explosion of unload on Sunday. I guess I just say that because in real life, like you just said that you work all them hours. I
Yeah.
know I work the way I work. And then, I believe that if you my person, then I mean it's a such thing. It's pillow talk. I mean, it's things we could talk about. Everything ain't about you just doing everything wrong. Again, why are we having so much conflict with your personality? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's who you are, then could it be maybe possibly that person got with you with the hopes and the thoughts of being able to change you, which is a problem. And
Mm-hmm.
so, I mean, I feel like, motive is a lot of, like, if you got motive of anything other than just wanting to be with me, then I don't like, I would rather not. But I get, it seems to be the thing of like, people like the idea of you. It's like, and they already have, I think, was that Tyrone that time? And he was talking about infatuation and how, I think it was Tyrone, might have been Tyrone one show. And he was talking about how a person could be so infatuated with a person that I like the fantasy of what we could be, and until a little time, progress, and then it's like, dog, like I ain't even realize who you were because I was so caught up in the potential or the fantasy
Right.
version of you that I created in my mind. Cause you got a good job and you got a house, or like people have check off lists.
Mm-hmm.
And if you check off, some people don't care nothing about no depths of nothing. They just like the surface and they like what it looked like. And some of them will deal with that and just so it could be a good look, And so I just think that people that are like that, like I was married to that. You ain't my person. And I believe that if that's how you are, that's how you are. But like portraying to be more than what you are, that's the problem.
Right.
Like just being true to yourself. So like if you know that if I irritate you because I don't want to, like we could talk about like your background right behind you, Vic, and be like, oh, that's cool, that's a African, print or whatever. But I might say, oh, I like how the one in the yellow has like a darker stripe. What, the details of it. Like now that would be me. I'm just, yeah, I'm really just trying to give an example.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more that person. I'm more of a detailed person. So I will irritate and did irritate someone who's just not. So we weren't compatible at all on that note. And there was no willingness to try to, make those, compromises. I think it is still about compromise, but it's a deal breaker when I got to be somebody I'm not.
So,
Exactly.
so moment of clarity for a second. This damn ugly ass background. I didn't put this shit back here. My mama did this shit.
You
Like
good?
first of
And
the
it's
year, damn thing going in the trash. It's just up here right now to appease her, cause I know she probably watching in some way.
like,
But
hey,
I
mom,
didn't want
don't
this
do
shit.
that.
Don't
No,
leave your mom alone.
ho. Wait a minute. This is my house. Ain't no see. That's the shit right there. It's about boundaries and respect. That's what it's about. See, as soon as I say mama, all of a sudden now it's, well, let your mama do this. She don't pay no bills here. My mama name ain't on not a doggone thing in here. But
Yeah.
it's okay for her to come over here and redecorate my house. Now, if one of us was together and she came over here and did that, then all of a sudden now it's a damn problem. So you nip that shit in the bud in the beginning. I'm a grown ass man. I don't need nobody decorating nothing. So I'm willing to appease you for a month or two, but this shit is going in the trash. First chance I get. It is what it
Do it
is.
really have to go in the trash? Why not put it in the storage or put it in the closet?
I didn't ask for this. This is my house. I do what I want to in my house.
Okay. So let me get to a comment. So John, I'm gonna get to both of his comments. John says, if you're not willing to hear criticism about yourself without feeling a type way, folks will never get to a better place in a relationship or marriage. That is true. That's true. He
Yeah.
also said, and then I'm gonna get to something that Bishop said. I was visiting my sister church Sunday, and the bishop was speaking facts, but says John says, stop laying up with a person trying to establish a relationship based on lust.
Mm.
Facts. And when he said that, that brought me to what the bishop said at church Sunday, and it's um surrounding soul ties. Do y'all believe in that? Because he was like, a lot of people, some folks, have a piece of your soul by sleeping with you. Like, do do y'all ever think about that? Like
Mm-hmm.
the people that you have slept with or sleeping with or whatever, you just think like these soul ties. Like we have to pray that stuff off. Like spirits. Y'all
Yeah,
believe?
If we
definitely.
if we together, I'm on whatever you on. If you believe in soul ties and shit, I'm on that shit too. If you believe in astrology and whatever, I'm on that too. Like, I don't believe in that. I'm single. No, I don't believe in soul ties. But if I get with somebody and she's speaking that shit, hell, I'm on it too. Whatever, baby. Yeah, soul ties, fiery flame, all that other crazy shit. I'm on that too. I'm on it. I'm on it.
fiery flames. What's that?
Somebody told me one somebody fire. I don't know. I was half listening, but I was like, yeah, okay. I'm on that. Yeah, yeah, whatever. I'm on that too.
So what it is like soul ties is like when you're, I mean, because again, we're talking about intimacy. Um, it's like your soul, like your soul is like what you kind of like. I mean, everybody has a soul. It's more of your flesh. You know, it's more of your desires. Like these things you can like. I just believe like when you connect with a person, it does like it intertwines you.
Mm.
And so like though one may be more verbal than the other, like if there's then also other partners mixed in, like this is where a lot of issues
Mm-hmm.
happen because you trying to figure out, you know, like why I'm feeling this way, or you're connected to so many different
Yeah.
souls.
Yeah.
And so like, and that's real because like you and guess what? It don't even have to be a sexual contact. It could really be like a friend. That's just like the three of us hang together enough. I'm gonna say this, and Vic talk the way he Vic. I the way that he does. I've already since being you know, making appearances on here like sound like Vic sometimes, cause
Mm.
like he has a very, you know, impressionable, you know,
Yeah.
personality and strong opinions. And so like they be real, but it's like I'm like, or if I do a live or something, I'll be like, this came from Vic. Like I'm landing the plane, or I'm, you know, and I ain't even been but that's my point. Like it can't, it's just like it's connection. It's
Mm.
like it can be a very deep connection, but like when there's a thing of where you need to like sever those ties, then yeah, like that means that you've allowed someone into such a place that, you know, it may not be healthy at all.
Mm. Right. Tyrone said that's what he was about to say. Soul ties aren't always sexual. Mm.
Two women.
That's why you gotta.
Two women. Like, I can say this, like, there's I feel like for me to have a deep sometimes it's hard for me to differentiate in the beginning a true friendship versus do I really like you like that?
Mm.
You know, it took a while for me to differentiate the two. Like, you know, there are women in my life that, you know, we cool, but we cool for a reason. We cool because either when we met, I was in something or you was in something. So, you know, the conversation never happened. And by, you know, us hanging around with each other, then, you know, the feeling just left. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel when it comes to, you know, shit like that. It's like we came into each other's lives at different stages. So, you know, not that you were not attractive, but it's just a simple fact that when we first met, I wasn't on that type of time or you wasn't on that type of time. I,
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like going into it like with like your mind. I think it's when you're open, like when you're open, like mentally, emotionally, you're just at a vulnerable place with that person. But if you already going in with, you already know what the why is, like I mean, yeah, like you got guards up, so you ain't gonna get too intertwined with nobody because they can be like, "Nigga, you know what this is."
I had a friend of mine. So she went out of town, I think a couple weeks ago, with somebody. And I said, "Oh, you and your homeboy went out of town." I said, "That must have been, quite interesting." And she was like, "Nah, that's like my brother, whoop de whoop de whoop." And she said, "That's just like if me and you was to go out of town." I said, "Hold up. We not related. So let's go ahead and because I've known this woman for fucking 20 something years. Never tried nothing or whatever." She was like, "Oh, so you'll try something with me?" I said, "I wouldn't put myself in that situation to start with." I
Mm-hmm.
said, "I know me. I'm not gonna come around you out of town. We've been drinking. We probably maybe I doubt we'll share a room. But even if we did, we setting ourselves up for somebody to either get their feelings hurt or to get whatever. I'm not gonna put myself in that situation." So that's why nothing like that. I've never crossed you like that because I know from the beginning not to even put myself in that situation.
Yeah,
I
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
ain't
that's
gonna do.
because you operating from applied wisdom, and I was just bugging because I just had to literally like totally delete a whole comment thread that was happening under a post that I made. When I post, I monitor my posts, right? And so like somebody I know who's married, a man commented, and so and honestly, maybe he should have never commented, period.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like, and it ain't flirting, it ain't nothing. It's just like, I'm like, it was a post and it was a like, women like to be like held. And whenever you got like a thing of where you're the type of guy that let me pull it up right quick because it was so innocent, but he just shouldn't have commented. It just said it just look, can you see it? See the picture?
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, and all it says is, "I'm not clingy. I don't like people touching me." And then me with the right person, the picture. And then so then it just kind of went from there. So it was like, well, he said something like, "Y'all women, yeah, basically y'all women know y'all a trip." I'm like, yeah, but y'all men that coddle this type of behavior, it warrants, it encourages it. And so, but I was like, but that's okay, because if that's your woman, I said, I just read something today that said, when you water her, she's wetter.
oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So he's like, I like that. That's what the guy said. Then the wife then came on the post and she like, oh hell no, like you don't talk like that to delete. Cause like you done went way left with it. Like what are you talking about? Ain't even worth the frustration. All I'm saying is like that right there is prime example. Like stay on people posts and you got some conflict where over, you know what I'm saying? Like you married and you know
Who
your
wrong?
person.
Who wrong? Who's wrong in that situation?
I can see where he should know his wife enough to know to not say certain things. And then honestly, as a woman, I'd just be like, like you kind of, she blew it out of proportion, because it really wasn't that, it was not that, it was nothing. But I get it on both ends. I guess I could say that. I get it on both ends. So that's why I say delete. I'm not about to, all right, you right, ma'am. That y'all delete.
So
I can agree, I can understand and not agree.
Mm.
so I don't see what he did anything wrong.
Tyrone
But
said the wife was wrong.
exactly. All she saw was if you water it, it's wet or whatever.
And it's in quote. And then I said, I read that when you water it, and so I broke right quick. I broke it down before she went, oh, hell no. I was like, meaning watering means nurture, uh, uh, care for, love.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't trying to hear that. Probably because it was me. I got that stigma.
Mm.
So I feel like you said, he knew who he married. Should he? have comment on your. I mean, from what I hear, it was innocent enough, but coming under your post is just bringing a magnifying glass to their relationship. She should have went to him. Coming to you, you ain't
Yeah,
got
'cause
shit
he could have deleted his comment, like
for
without my
what?
help.
For
Well,
what?
he
Yeah,
could have avoided all the way by not
everything.
commenting.
No,
Period.
because see, y'all keep putting it on him. It ain't on him. It's her. It is her. That man ain't
Well,
did
and this
nothing
is my
wrong.
thing with married people. I'm like, hey, y'all are one, so both y'all fault, and delete. And
Why
I ain't
y'all
about,
can't just tell the
I'm
woman
not trying to,
fault?
because I'm not gonna be like, you need to say something to her, and then I'm definitely not gonna come at her and say nothing. Like, dude, like, you know what? Just stay off my post.
Y'all women together. She wrong as shit. Y'all just won't say that woman wrong.
No,
That
because
man ain't did
I
nothing
can
wrong.
understand. It is very irrational, and I'm saying I understand. I don't agree, but I do understand. As being a woman, as being a wife, being in certain positions, I understand. I'm not hurt. That ain't me personally. I can understand and not agree. I'm saying I don't agree. I don't agree that she's right. I'm just saying I understand.
Just because you understand it don't mean she right. Just say she
I
wrong
said it.
and we can
You
move
just want
on.
me to say she wrong. I'm not.
You
Yeah.
see? God, see? That right there is the reason why men and women can't coexist in a lot of situations because y'all ass won't ever hold yourselves accountable. You won't even hold this
How?
woman accountable.
I said I don't agree with her.
Is what just say she wrong.
See, it's synopsis. It's the same thing. I just don't like the way that sounds.
Right. Because he just,
But y'all quick to say he wrong.
I ain't say he was wrong. I did not say he was wrong.
I ain't talking about this in
Oh,
particular.
well, cause y'all said when y'all wrong, y'all be dead
See,
wrong.
see, that's some shit, man.
all the time.
See what I mean?
Dead wrong though.
Thank you, Lisa.
Tyrone talking about the sisterhood is alive and well. See,
Okay.
Lisa agreed. Lisa said she was wrong. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I wouldn't have went on nobody's page. I mean,
But she
I
still was
definitely,
wrong.
I definitely would have took that up with him.
But she still was wrong.
Yeah, I probably get like a
That's some
call or
shit,
text
man.
or something
You know
tomorrow.
what? You
Okay,
Oh, it's vague. On to the next.
right. On to the next one. All right, so let's see what else. They have one more on here. Let me get to it. Wait a minute. Let me see. So, how do y'all feel about social media? Oh boy, right into it.
Lord have mercy.
Oh Lord, how do y'all feel about social media influencing relationships and offer tips for managing? Can you offer tips for managing its potential challenges?
Whew.
women.
I'm gonna say
And
this. I said if and when, because it's gonna happen. I'm in a relationship. My man is really like we're going to have an understanding about social media. I think it's real corny and cheesy and very telling of insecurities. If I'm not saying I don't understand, I don't agree with couples sharing a page. Like I think that's stupid. And
Mm,
then my opinion, um, I just think that we should know each other enough and come to such a place of understanding that it's a social media world and then it's real life. And if we like, I mean, my thing is too, like my person would have had to have been single for a while as myself, so that we both can come from a place of having that time to work on ourselves and just have some good standard and way before going into a relationship. That way it's like it's more so I'm established, you're established. Because at this, I mean, if we was in our 20s, it'd be different. I'm closer to 50 than anything, so it's like at this point, it's like I ain't got no energy for none of that. So like you need to respect me and what I've established in my life, and I can respect you and what you've established. And then we just keep that respect for each other. And again, the communication and all of that, I just think that that's important no matter what, but especially when it comes to social media. We got to have some real understanding. So that would be my thing. I think it can work. Have you just got to have understanding of like, are we on the same place? Oh, going back to Bishop. Bishop said something the other. This might have been Sunday. He was just saying how it's like different levels. Like you can have um a friend, but it's levels in the friendships. See what I'm saying? So like just like in a relationship, and then um perspective on social media, like there just needs to be, we need to be equally yoked in this thing, even with social media. Like meaning I can sit here and say, well, I got a page. I ain't, like people say all the time, I don't be on social media. You lying. You be on there. You just don't post nothing. You don't interact. You lurk. So if you're that type of, like, we wouldn't do well together because I'm gonna respond. I don't have a problem talking. That may intimidate the lurker, because you don't want nobody to see you. You got the same profile picture from 10 years ago. And so like people like that kind of make me wonder. I'm like, do you really have an understanding of what social media is for? So if it's like, don't, you don't need to be posting all of that stuff. You don't need to be saying. My aunt told me one time, you just post inappropriate stuff. So I'm like, what's inappropriate? Just, I don't know. I just don't like it. Well, get off my page. And respectfully, that's why they have unfollow, unfriend, and so like, but why is it, you just don't like it because it's not something that I say. Seem like I end up posting or sharing things that people want to say, but they just don't have the balls to say. But it's informative. It can help. Like it's like that tight, but it's right. It might be hard, but it's true. Like these hard conversations are needed. And if you ain't saying it, you thinking it. So I just think that your person, y'all, there needs to be a mutual understanding of what social media is about and what we use it for. And then I think it could work. It's just, it takes a certain type of, I keep saying it. I know that it takes a strengthened people to be beside me. So that's just my thought.
Ooh. I think social media is different for everybody. I think women take it too damn seriously. Um, a like, a heart really don't mean much or nothing. But y'all turn that shit into whatever it is y'all want to turn it into. Um,
Yeah, well, true too.
if if I have to explain a post, then I feel like we probably don't need to be together. If you know my personality and you know whatever it is that I'm doing, don't try to dissect a picture or a status that I post, because I'm not going to put our business out there in the street. Now, do be respectful about what you post, because if we together and you posting or you make a post, niggas ain't shit, everybody gonna assume you talking about me. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to, but just know that it may alter my mood and my presence by what you post. I'ma just say
Mhm. That's men. That's the men talking.
that's me. That's just me.
Yeah.
That's just me.
I'm sorry. I miss all of that. My speaker went out. Can you repeat it?
No. Hell no.
Sophie.
You miss it for
Let me
real?
take anything personal, but just basically just um respect me to a point. Like if you going through some shit, write that shit down. You run the social media with all our problems. I ain't gonna be there for the third post. I might be there for the first and the second one, but by the third one, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't know why, I mean, I don't see it often, but why would you bring your relationship or your business to social media? I never understand it.
To open it up, you opening the door for somebody else to walk through that motherfucker.
Okay, question. So are you saying, I mean, I agree definitely if you're talking about the person go on and your woman is talking about specifically what y'all going through. Or are you talking about that? Or are you speaking from the place of she shares something, maybe like share a post, not create a post, but share a post that
She's talking
kind
about.
of relates to something y'all, but other people don't know.
No, I'm talking about actually physically going on and making a post.
Oh,
Oh, he came home at
definitely.
2 o'clock at night and thinking he gonna do this and do that. I'm talking about that type of post.
I'm gonna
Right,
tell you
okay.
something.
What you talking about?
You can share something and it's gonna cause a problem. And I understand a lot of women love the inspirational shit, girl, just your crown, all this other bullshit that y'all say to each other. But watch you got to watch that, especially if you are in a public relationship. If me and Veronica taking pictures together and we hug up and we got our hands in a lock, then we doing all this funky shit, and then she share a post talking about girl watch your back because these men do this. They like, well, damn, what the fuck Vic do? Now somebody, hey man, what going? Now I'm upset, and it may not have nothing to do with me, but you just put me into something. That's what I'm saying. If you want to look out for our relationship and you want me to look out for you, look out for me when you hit that share button.
So wisdom just says like you in a relationship, just don't just don't post. Like
You
don't.
can do it, but just understand when you post something and we're together, it's not only affecting you, it's affecting us.
I feel like even in a relationship, out of relationship, like if you post something, like people always take it the wrong way.
No
Like
matter what.
no matter what. And it's like not too long ago I had posted something. I not like typed it out, but I repost a post. And I had like 2 or 3 people come in my inbox. Are you okay?
You okay?
What's
What?
going on? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just reposting it, and this post could be helping someone else. This doesn't necessarily. This doesn't have
That's
anything
the story
to
of my life.
do with me.
Godly.
I'm just reposting that could help someone else out. It doesn't have to do with me and someone else or me personally. Just I'm reposting a post. I be wanting to do that all the time. I ain't gonna say all the time, but I get a lot of inspirational stuff that pop up on my feed.
Just be
I
sharing.
first get on social media and there's an inspirational post.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dang, I should share this. And then I'm like,
Somebody gonna think, yeah.
That's the point of social media. You cannot say and do what you want without somebody judging you. If you want to share inspirational posts, write that shit down. But the moment it's tied to you, it is what it is. We're going to always judge each and everybody about what you say, what you wear, how you look that day. Why Veronica ain't got her braids today. Motherfuckers going to always say some shit. But if you feel comfortable enough to share that post about helping somebody else, and your man laying next to you snoring with his mouth wide open, and if he ain't gonna wake up in the morning and be upset, it is what it is. But all I'm saying is your social media. The moment you post a man, it becomes our social media.
Hmm.
mm,
The very first time.
I don't like it, and I just don't think that it's cool. but I do it. That's real. Like it don't
Exactly.
matter. I could post a post and the picture with the post and be and let me share something about something. I remember in my past relationship, like I've shared something. I don't even know what he was talking about. He was like, "Can you just not post nothing?" And so I was like, I was like, "What you talking about?" Every time I turn around, I get a phone call wanting to know what's wrong with her now. So now I don't get that because ain't nobody coming to me. So my thing is, who is this person? And you don't want to tell me who called you and asked you what's wrong with her now. Why she posting that? What's wrong with her now? So like, how
So
you my man? How you my husband? How you my person? How you my protector and all of that? And you let somebody, obviously it's a female, call you questioning you about me, and it actually works. It's like, so I just feel like that be that lopsided stuff anyway. Like, ain't nobody calling me about you.
so
Ain't nobody calling me about you. Ain't nobody calling Sophie about Vic or Veronica like right now. Better not. But because that I'm not listening for one. And for two, like I don't do that. And so like,
Right.
and I don't.
Right. I can't stand that.
let me say this. Let me say this. It might be different with y'all, but on this end, I I'ma just say this to the both of you. Please watch when you take a picture. All I'm asking y'all to do is look at your picture from an objective eye. Because I will say this. Sophie, I don't even know you, to be honest. We've been around each other one time. Somebody called me and asked me about a picture you posted. And I said, I don't know her. All I know is she asked you and we was around each other one time. That's anything other than that, I don't know. I don't know nothing about her.
Gee
Other
whiz.
than if you want to know what I know, watch the Tangy Tea the couple times she been on. That's the extent of what I know about her. Somebody honestly asked me something about you yesterday.
I believe it.
And I'm
That's
like,
the story of my life. Now, that's the story of my life. I was told last week, like, you're so mysterious. Like, I'm just like, or like, who was that when we were on the live talking about, I didn't know Sophie talked. So, I mean, I get that. That's why I'm saying, that's why I said anybody that's friends, that's a relational, like, I have that's, I mean, I accept that at this point because I mean, I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't.
Girl.
Like it don't, and like, what was the picture? You know what I'm saying? What was the question? What you curious about?
I'll tell you off stage what
Okay.
was said because you hinted around it and I hinted around it, but I didn't say nothing. I wasn't gonna put your bit, but I'ma just
And what was you saying about us posting? You said don't do what?
y'all are. I'm just saying, look at your when you take a picture, because Veronica, you take pictures all day long. My thing is when y'all do stuff like that, look at it first and be like, oh, okay. Because some of y'all will post some stuff and I'll be like, I don't know if I'd have done that.
Well, if you don't have nothing to hide, like, one, I'm single. Two, like, I don't have nothing to hide. So like, if I share, then I share because I want to share. So
Mm-hmm.
if I'm on the rooftop and I share a picture, post, video, I can do that. I don't
You
have
can do
nobody
whatever
to
you want to do. I mean, all I'm
right.
saying is what I'm saying to the both of you that if you want to keep people out your business, I
I
mean, you
don't
can do
care.
what you want to do, but if you want to keep people out your business, take strategic photographs. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I mean, 9 times out of 10, my photographs are
Hey,
my
no, they're
fitness
not.
photos.
No, they're not.
Well, 7 out of 10.
You there are so many things that you can get out of a picture that the lurkers see.
But they lurking. So they're on a mission. So
Right.
again, it could be the most innocent thing. If they want to make it into something, I guess they're sick, bored minds. Because
Just for that.
obviously they're bored with their lives because they're cornballs.
Corn.
I mean, I shared something the other day and said, you so corny, like you'll forever be on the car. Like, get a life. But I get it. I've had people say, God, next time you do something, now this is before this past weekend, I don't do nothing. It's like you just look like you always have fun. And I'm like, that's just my personality.
I hear that.
I don't be doing nothing. I have accountability partners. Their names are Trinity, Isis, and Xavier. It ain't not nowhere that I go, or even this weekend that I've been that my kids couldn't have gone with me. Like, and that's facts. But nobody, that's not decent, and that's not interesting. So it's like, no, people don't want to believe certain things about you. Like, they don't want to believe the truths about you.
Well,
They believe what sound good.
That's it right there. What Fern say.
It ain't just the black community.
Well,
but I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's not just, but just for that, I'm putting on some booty shorts tomorrow.
No, you're not.
See, if we did like now, we just let it all hang out and have straight twerk sessions and just act a donkey. Oh my God. Now it's like, hey, it's valid.
Right.
But because it's like, well, where did Veronica go? She had that on. Where did she go? Or what did this person do? Like, where was you when you did that? Or ain't no way in the world you went to no Charlotte by yourself. And the truth of the matter is, Sophie did.
But why is that even their concern? That's the thing. Like, mind your business.
That's the truth.
What is wrong with John?
That's the truth, though.
That is true.
Wait, what he say? Some of y'all
talking about a moose knuckle.
Titans be showing y'all big. He's so silly.
I'll tell you something I saw yesterday. I went to the grocery store and this lady pants. I'm starting to notice shit now. Some of y'all women don't wear the right underwear.
A lot of women. That's why I'm starting an undergarment line.
The lady had on
sick of guts.
She had on some black jeans, but the jeans are so tight you can see her big ass drawers under the jeans.
Jumble up.
It made her butt look funny. And I was looking, I was like,
just take your drawers off.
Take them on off.
I done told people that. Just go take them joints off. They ain't helping nothing. Great day.
Man, listen.
And the older I get, I'll be like, darn, forget the drawers. Because, if it ain't helping nothing, what you got them on for? They just all ball up. Uncomfortable. That joint hurt, too.
Right.
No jumble up drawers.
If you're not wearing, and I'm not, I'm a Victoria's Secret.
I like the whale tails.
Go ahead. I ain't even get ready to talk about it.
If you ain't got on the whale tail,
a whale tail? Oh.
A whale tail. You got the whale tails. Y'all wearing some of y'all, you got on them full-fledged big ass drawers. Listen, I understand. Some of y'all can't help but wear them big ass. But ma'am, if you single, you ain't got no business having on no underwear unless you got a G-string. That's it. That's how I feel. You in a relationship, wear them big ass drawers because ain't nobody gonna holler at you.
Oh my God. Shoot, if I was married, I probably wouldn't wear no drawers ever. Cause like, what I'm wearing drawers for?
You like, see that right there?
Oh my God! No, some of them wear no drawers.
See, right there. I'm gonna tell you about. If I get married, my wife gonna have drawers as big as this damn backboard. You better put them big ass drawers on. I don't give a damn. No.
Oh, so you want her in the street with her drawers all smushed up together?
Oh,
so nobody want.
Two
So
sides and
nobody
two
won't look at
ends.
her.
That my pancake. And I put syrup on it. Yeah,
Okay, drizzle it.
that's my pancake. Don't look. I don't want
So
nobody
like
looking.
that's okay. So like I'm getting that too, because I'm like, again, being single and just listening to some of these opinions of men, I'm bugging because I'm like, I guess I just didn't know. It's just like a lot of little things I really honestly didn't know. It's like, and I don't know. I mean, again, we all getting older by the day. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm just old and whatever. But like I am. I am. I don't care. Like, yeah, I'll be 45 next year. So like I'm okay with that.
Girl, that's
But my point is, like, it's so much peace being single. Like I can't say like if I could yeah, like I don't even know at this point. I don't even know at this point. It's so complicated.
yeah.
God, I like being able to just, it me. I don't know.
But it
I
doesn't
never would
have
have
to be.
thought I'd
We
like this.
we make relationships complicated.
Yes,
They
y'all we
shouldn't be.
do.
Relationships shouldn't be complicated. We make the relationship complicated. When I say we, I mean the two people that's involved in the relationship. Relationships should be as simple as possible. Point blank.
It should be, but again, I think it's the thing of this would have to be a people that have come to such a place of discovery of identity and being secure in that in order to be able to like really be successful in creating that, to where we like it shouldn't be no stress. Like that's why
Mm-mm.
I was saying my person would have had to been single for successfully single for a little while, because we would need to hit that common ground together of being able to say like I ain't got no energy to be worrying about where you at and who you
Nope.
talking to, or like I just don't want to. I don't want to do all that. Like I don't want to have to feel like the guy was saying, Vern was saying about being a darn internet forensic scientist. Like I do hair. Like let me just do some hair and maybe tap into some other stuff to where like platforms that could be of help to people. Like people sick, man, like, and then they're so caught up in trying to be someone that they're not. That's even more of the problem. So it causes them, like confident people, it causes them to look at you and be like you're either judgmental or they're trying to mimic, in my opinion. And either way, like that ain't cool. Like, what about you? Like, God made you the way that you are, and you just wasting it, and because you'll never even be able to discover who you really are because you're so worried about trying to fit in or
Right.
or kind of like stay out the way. So you don't want to make a whole lot of noise, but then you want to be able to see everything. Like I'm bothered by the person. It's a few people I can name that are on everybody post. How you cool with everybody?
Girl.
You on everybody. I'm talking about it's this one person in particular. I'm like, how you know them? I'm talking about from the most popular to the oldest to like you just cool with everybody. No, you're not. You're not. You're a people pleaser. You're an appeaser. And so what you're doing is you just do everything you can do. Like you don't know who you are. You can't. We're
No.
not gonna always. That's what I'm saying. Like I can understand where a person's coming from. You're not supposed to agree with everybody. And I
Mm-mm.
believe that if you do, then you are the worst type of person to be around because you're a liar. Because you can't agree with everything that like I like the fact on here we can agree to disagree and keep it moving.
Right.
But like to be like sitting here like, oh Vic, yeah, you right now. Oh,
Right.
you
Agree
right.
with
I'm
every
like,
single thing.
You ain't got your own mind. That's the
No,
problem. That's why I would be considered in my family the black sheep. Because I'm not going, that don't make sense. I used to get, you want to know why I got beatings? When my mama say something and it don't make sense to me. And because I ask her why or what, I'm being sassy, or I just be wanting to understand, and she'd say stuff that basically didn't make sense, and be whole life mad at me because she tell my grandma I was sassy, but I just want to know, and I be like, "Mom, she said she ain't know, so why I'm gonna do this? Why? Why am I gonna break off a piece of the broom straw and put it in the crown of my head when I got the hiccups? What that do? That's just what you do. But why?" So when my kids came of ages and they asked questions, like they would say stuff like, "We'll be riding and he'll see a word with a silent letter." That thing used to irritate the hell out of him. He'd be like, "Why is it spelled like that if the letter is silent?" I'm like, "Zay, I don't know." "Well, that doesn't make sense." Baby, I agree. I don't know what else to say to you. That's just the English, like that's just the way that they grammar. That's just what they said. I don't know, but I like I like for them to operate in respect, yet still have their opinion. And it's okay. You can have your own opinion, and not everybody agree with you. But
right.
I don't like this thing that's happening, and that's the problem. Everybody want to be popular and everybody to like them. I'm at the place now, I don't care. I
Yeah.
know you don't like me. You can't like me, because if you sit here and you're waiting for a moment to say something about me derived off of a post, and the post can be, it's the eyes, it's the filters that they looking through, and so like I can't control that, and I ain't even trying to. So I guess if it's a problem, again, just unfollow me.
Well, and Vern said something earlier. He said your post's not good until they got the police doing a welfare check at your house. People get off on those type of things. Like,
That's sad.
you posting positivity and things like that, you get 3. But posting something like that, oh yeah, you have over 100 hearts and 20, 30 shares, and they people don't like positivity. Tyrone says, I don't remember this. Tyrone says, man, I replied to Veronica post a few months ago, and by the end of it, I was a here we go. I be stumbling over my polygamist and sleeping with all the women I cross paths with. I don't remember that one, Tyrone.
Because women don't listen. Y'all look for keywords.
Why do you keep saying men? Just say people.
No, because when you said water's wet, you water something and it gets wet. I knew what you was talking about, but the lady didn't. Once again, y'all don't listen. And I know what he's talking about. The moment I started talking about something, the first thing you said was, "Who hurt you?" And I'm like, what the hell does that have to do with anything what I was talking about? But the moment a man starts to be 100% real, and we start making too much sense, all of a sudden now we hurt, or who hurt you and all that other shit. That's why some of us just don't say that, because this ain't no point. Because whatever we say will be taken out of context.
Well, I mean, some men do.
See, here we go. Go ahead.
You're just not the norm. I'm telling you, like, I find you to be very interesting. I like the fact that I don't feel like I just be messing with you, but I really believe that I like the fact that you're so in tune, and like you'll say what most men would never say. So like I can respect that part. Like I might not agree with everything, but or maybe your delivery.
Right.
But you be speaking truth. I just
sometimes.
Thank you.
John says, question, can y'all make it if social media crashed to the end of the year? Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, you got to remember, John, like John just said he about to be 51. Like we all are in that age group that came up before social media even came about. Like, yeah, can
Yes.
make it. I probably have to hog tie my kids.
Man,
They probably wouldn't know what to do with themselves.
We talking
right.
about all social media. Social media includes YouTube,
Hmm.
TikTok. I don't think I could. I'm already codependent on it.
I don't think I'm codependent.
I
I
give a
I
coloring
have an
book.
awareness. Yeah, like, but yeah, like I'm sure I could. I mean, but if it's there, then why not? Like that's the whole thing.
And
It's
I don't
like
think
it replaced the newspaper. It replaced the news. Like, who watch news but old people? Like, who read the newspaper? I got one client that still bring the newspaper. And then she be catching hell trying to get the doggone thing. And it's so thin now, it's nothing to it.
I need
And
those Sundays. I need to start couponing again. I don't know if they still
but
put
they got the app now. You ain't got it. Yeah, everything. What's that app called? It's a red app. And like all you gotta do is put all the you put them in there.
Oh
You don't have
wow.
to carry around a book no more. I just some
What?
one of my clients that was a crazy coupon.
Yeah, I
She
used to be.
had that.
I had over how many followers, Vic, on YouTube following my couponing channel?
50,000. I think.
Woo! What? I was
Was it?
trying.
Was it more than 50?
No, I don't know. It was quite 50.
I thought you had
No,
50.
it may have been 5,000.
Well, damn. See,
10,
see what I
10.
mean? That that right there
It was 50.
shows me right there why we could never be in no relationship. Because if I'm wrong, damn it, you stand on that shit and you correct me after the fact. See what I mean? I don't like shit like that because I'll sit there. My woman could be dead ass wrong, and you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna back her ass up till we got to go to Effingham. As soon as she get out, I'm like, you know you was dead ass wrong for that shit. Let me have my damn 50,000, and I'm
It
giving it to
was.
you.
It was 50.
It was
It's
50.
too late now. I'm talking about I stood on that 50 hard as shit, and you just pushed my ass right off of it. No, it wasn't 50. It was 5,000. God, no.
Now why you say that?
I had a good amount of followers. I was even in CVS one day, and this lady was like, "I know you." She was like, "I follow you on YouTube." And I was like, "Yeah, I had a large following. I used to be heavy on that couponing.
Nah, no, you wasn't.
It was 50,000.
Nah, hell no. No, hell no.
He's like, don't say it now. Bitch, you a miss.
Stand on that. You
So
supposed to, I'm trying to hype you up. You know what I'm saying? What that song? You don't got to do something. You supposed to hype your bestie up. And you just,
my bad. I wasn't thinking because I'm like, dang, did I have?
whatever number came out first, you supposed to ride with that shit.
Just
Unless it
roll
was,
with it.
Right
unless you said, nah, Vic, it was more than that. But don't,
until somebody Google it and be like,
they can't find it because you deactivated the youth. You can't get it back.
it's still up there.
Oh, is it? I thought
But
it
they
was.
wouldn't find it. They wouldn't find it up under my name. You remember it was Country Girl. Country Girl coupon.
He ain't got your back now, Veronica.
Right.
He done messed it up.
I didn't mess it up now.
Like, you figure it out. I don't know.
But that was funny because Victor was like, I came across your YouTube page.
I sure did.
By accident, as a matter of fact. But hey, Michael Keith, all the way was Michael calling, man, he's calling in like I'm on the radio. He's from New York, right? The Bronx, is it?
Oh yeah.
Michael Keith. Yeah, Tyrone. But wait, I wanted to, it was a comment. Was it John comment or Vern? Vern says relationships are simple when those involved have blinders on. The internet is a distraction. Workplace, church, family, and friends can all be distractions. Absolutely. That's why I'm saying. That's why when the person that I think it was the second topic, and I was like, keep people out your business when it comes to relationships, because All advice is not good advice. And when you're in relationships and you continue going to, different people and being like, oh, well, my husband just don't understand. We're going through this and we're going through that. Why you keep going to these different people and telling them and asking for advice when you're not even taking the time to have this conversation with your husband? But you're going to all these different people trying to
Yeah,
get advice from them.
The only person that can make the change happen, you don't go to.
Absolutely. It makes no sense.
I'll
No.
never understand that.
Mm-mm.
Or even if it's even in just in a you know, just in somebody, a friendship or whatever. Like, if there's something you heard or there's something that somebody said about me, like, and you're now curious, then why not ask me?
Absolutely.
I just think people they're
Weird.
and cowardly.
Yeah. Go to the source. You stop
Go
going to all these
to
different people and asking questions. Go to the
the
source.
old song that say, "Ask me,
Hmm.
ask me,
Right.
ask
Tyrone
me."
says people are going to be attracted to your person.
oh yeah, oh
It's
yeah.
on your person to be solid and respectful.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And that's crazy because it's like people always be attracted to people once they get into a relationship.
Never fails. Never fails. Phone be dry. I told somebody that the other day. I'm like, y'all trip. I wish I did have my trip paid for, and all I had to do, man, please. That joint came straight out the bank. I still had to pay my. Anyway, the point is like,
But guess what?
all I'm saying is, when I get in a relationship, you better leave me alone. I mean that junk.
Right.
You can get cussed out, and I don't even be cussing people out.
Right.
I bless them out.
Girl. What John said? I need y'all not to listen to Veronica, folks. Keep going around Florence telling your business so I'll eventually hear y'all mess. I be bored sometimes.
Facts, big facts.
Don't
That's too
do it.
bored, John. That's not good.
Right.
To
Don't.
my judge mama. Some of the best cooler cat.
That's
Oh my gosh.
that's a
You
fact.
know what, John? Oh, Victor, please. You don't cheat.
If I'm not in a relationship, then
And you're not cheating with somebody wife.
I'm not cheating. I don't give a damn what you do. That's you. I don't cheat. But what
But
you
you'll
do is
cheat
what
with
you.
them.
Huh?
But you'll cheat with them.
I'm not cheating.
I'm saying if she's in a relationship, it's okay. If she cheat with you,
Hey man,
you're just not gonna cheat on who you're with.
there you go.
Make it make
Oh,
sense.
You're accountable for me. If you want to slide over here and slide your drawers off and go back home to your husband, that's on you. I ain't got no ties to whatever you got going on once you leave the
Now, but
four
so
walls in here.
now, but I'm soul ties.
Oh well, you better break them once you cross that mailbox. Don't call me.
talking about because it wasn't me.
Right.
Thought I
Because if
saw
your
you in
husband
the
call me,
crowd.
I'm gonna tell him what he want to hear. Man, my wife was over here.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, she was. That between y'all. I ain't lying.
But now, men, they don't take too kindly to that. She was my wife. He don't have a problem with you.
She knew too. She knew before I knew.
She did know, but the point is like he would still want his wife, so he coming for you.
As well as he should. Well, no.
He shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that
Absolutely.
because
Look at
I
this.
always say that about women. The women will always come after the woman instead of taking it up with that man. I never get that. So yeah, I take that back what I said because it should be the same way when it comes to men. They need to go to
Yeah.
their wife, a girlfriend, or
Just
whoever.
leave people alone. And then if you know that you in a relationship or a marriage, like, at least be decent enough to let somebody know. And you thinking, or if someone thinking you dealing with the person because you don't know that they're married or in a relationship, then yeah, who's at fault? The person that's in the commitment, not the other person.
Some
Right.
some women coochie so good they got to share that damn thing. It too
Ooh,
good.
who said that? Them your words.
Them his words. I'm pretty sure.
I'm telling you, somebody told me that one time. She like, this thing's so good, I can't just give it to one person. And you know what I told her? You fucking
How
right.
she know?
She was
Right.
Oh shoot, that's
that
just like
motherfucker wasn't
that
lying.
question when they talking about why do men cheat on why do men cheat on their wives when they have good wives? Like who says she good? Like and so if the husband ain't, I mean, like you married him. If he ain't calling you a good wife, then how you a good wife? So same thing. Like you can't sit here and say your coochie good. You
But she wasn't lying when she told me that.
had it.
I was like, damn, you ain't lying. About made me join that lady church. Be sitting, hey, foot around and help her husband find a good job. Hey man, they hiring over here. Come on over here with me.
Don't be like, what's
Right.
that movie? When Big Mama, she ended up passing in the kids. Yeah, you remember that girl got her ex to get her husband a job.
Yeah.
Oh, soul food.
Soul
That's
food.
soul food. That was messed up.
That was very messed up.
You ain't see that thing with the man, the side dude, the husband was getting beat up and the side dude jumped in and helped him. Oh yeah,
No.
Wait, the husband was getting beat up, and the side dude helped the husband.
helped the husband fight them dudes off, and the
Wow.
husband didn't know why the dude was helping him. But anyway, it ain't looking too good for my girl right now. But we'll see what she got a chance.
Yeah, it's still early.
Yeah.
So,
Are you
all right,
serious? I
let's
don't
get
even
out
want
of
to look.
here.
I can't look at it.
I mean, it's
I can't believe this. I think I'm a.
I mean, she catching up, but you know, it's what it is right now.
mm,
She catching up.
the entire state of Georgia. I'm quite sure none of their votes have come in yet.
Oh yes, they have.
They're
It's
coming in.
Georgia.
So I just found out that like um if you don't vote, then it's an automatic republic, like the electoral. Is that not true?
No, some people say if you don't vote, it's a vote for Trump, which is in certain states because they you try to flip states. So if you notice when Biden won, Gwinnett County, Fulton County, all them people in those counties right there, you know, it mainly only Cobb County, Fulton County, Gwinnett County pretty much took the whole state of Georgia. That's where the majority of your people at. So I mean, I don't think the turnout was that good because a lot of people didn't vote.
Mm.
A lot of
Mm.
people didn't.
All right, child. Well, let's get out of here. Um, Thank y'all so much for watching the tea tonight. We appreciate y'all so much. Thank you to the lady that I really wasn't supposed to say lady. I was just supposed to say somebody, but
I knew it was a lady with them questions.
it was a female. But thank you so much for writing in, giving us topic suggestions to talk about. We appreciate you. Tyrone said those was very deep topics, but if any of you have any topic suggestions, please send it to tangyteaoflife@gmail.com if you would like to be a guest. If you have an email letter, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. We would love to read them. Yeah. And Sophie, thank you so much for sitting in again this week. We appreciate
My
you.
pleasure. My pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you. Vic White, thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you.
Oh yeah.
Brother Fatine, WBLS radio station. Once again, if you do not hear at the top of the show, he is busy, busy, busy. We all know that he is a part of Reverend Al Sharpton's show. He works hand in hand, side by side, foot, whatever you want to call it, with Al Sharpton. So of course they are extremely busy. You know what, John? They are extremely good elections. So, but yeah, thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Hold on to your seatbelts. This is a huge election. Of course, we all know that. So, results are coming in, and probably won't find out anything until what? Probably mid morning. I'm not sure, but
Oh
enjoy
yeah.
the rest of your week, guys. Love upon one another. Um, enjoy this thing called life to the fullest. You know. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all. Have a great night.
Good night.